So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you feel this way.
What's up, Internet? It's Black Light Attack, your BFF, and no, I'm not dead. I didn't die in the hurricane, and well, that was last week, so that's a little dated. And I've updated since then, so you guys had no reason to believe I was dead. But I haven't just uploaded like a straight-up commentary in a little bit. It hasn't been too long, but it's been a little bit. And you guys know that I like to keep the content coming on my channel, so I looked through my files. I was like, I'm sure I got a good game somewhere, because I've been frapsing just a ton of stuff, and I found this game. It's pretty good. You guys know I love Payload. Payload is still my favorite thing ever, and I like Payload even more than Payload Race now. And this is pretty good for me. I'm on defense. There's a couple like embarrassing deaths here or there. That was, I'm not calling that an embarrassing death. That was a pretty sweet death because I killed their medic, and that's all that really matters. I found the home repair. I fucking hate that thing. It should never have been added to the game. Blah blah blah. But overall, it was a pretty good game despite the embarrassing deaths. I'm gonna leave them in. Whatever. I don't give a shit. My buddy and I, Maba, me and Maba, the guy that I went to PAX with, you guys have seen him on my channel before if you've been around for a while. We were coming home from the gym today, and we were talking about games that we're excited for, and he brought up Modern Warfare 3, and I was like, man, Modern Warfare 3, I haven't thought about that in a while. Like, Modern Warfare 3, I probably should have been, because like the COD XP or whatever it was going on. I haven't followed it at all. I just don't give a shit. But I actually am kind of excited for Modern Warfare 3 despite myself. I'm not so excited that I'm following all the perks and deciding whether or not shit's going to be balanced or not, or blah blah blah. I don't really give a shit, as I said before, but the fact that they announced dedicated servers on PC kind of makes me like ready to play now, because I wasn't going to get it because I was like, no dedi servers, pfft, fuck that. You must be joking. I played Modern Warfare 2, and that shit still to this day is the Mad Max of video games. Stock Modern Warfare 2, not Ultra IW Net, which is yeah, by the way, Infinity Ward, good job getting completely outclassed by your own players, by the way. Fuck. But yeah, since it's got dedicated servers, with dedicated servers coming out, mod tools can't be far behind. Might even come with the release. I don't know. It's going to be probably pretty legit, because when something is totally fucked up and overpowered, and that's going to happen because it's a Call of Duty game, mods will be able to ban it, you know? And maybe it won't. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe it'll be like an overpowered gun. Maybe it'll be like the M16 from COD 4. And obviously, nobody bans the fucking M16 on COD 4. I don't even know if you can ban weapons in COD 4. But if it's like a perk or something, you can remove them. But yeah, so I'm actually kind of psyched for that. I'm kind of excited for Saints Row 3. I know I don't really post any like those GTA type games here, and typically speaking, I don't really like those GTA type games. I just think that sandbox games are like, I'm fucking done with them. I played them all when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, GTA 3 got really big. I was like a little older. I was maybe like 14, I think. But I can't remember. But GTA 3 was like the big one that really hit off, because all the GTAs before that were like top down, and then there was like all the clones and shit, and you know, I really can't be arsed with any of them. I don't give a shit about Red Dead Redemption. I don't like GTA, but I love Saints Row because it's so silly. It's so silly. It's just such a silly franchise. You can't take it seriously. Saints Row 2 was what GTA 4 should have been, because GTA up until GTA 4 was a very silly series, and San Andreas was a little bit more serious, but they just got more and more serious as they went on, and soon it's just like, oh, I am Russian ex-mercenary, and now I come to America, and my teammates were betrayed, and I saw all my friends die in front of my very eyes. It's so tragic. I don't give a fuck. I know, Roman, I don't want to go see titties with you. I don't want to play darts with you. Fuck you. But Saints Row was like pure unadulterated fun. Saints Row was a kind of game where my character was a spitting image of Abraham Lincoln, and he only wore his suit and top hat at all times, and he also talked like a ghetto-ass black man. It was fucking hilarious. And then I had a secondary costume where I looked like that character from Lupin the Third that like wears the fedora, and he uses the brim of his hat to aim, and he has like perfect marksmanship. I fucking love that character. I forget his name. It's like Jin or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long ass time since I've seen it, but I had a costume that looked like him too, and all I had to change was my clothes, and I had to like change my hairstyle or whatever. Anyway, that game is fun as fuck. I'm kind of on like a Pokemon kick right now too. You guys, yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but like I love Pokemon. Yeah, I like Pokemon, bitch, and what? I love Black Man Loves Pokemon. That guy is fucking hilarious. But I love Pokemon. I've been playing it since I was a kid. Pokemon itself came out, like, everybody my generation and younger loved Pokemon growing up. That's just the way it was. At some point in time, you loved Pokemon, unless you're some kind of crazy rebel without a cause. But Pokemon, when I was growing up, was brand new. It was just coming out. The first season was out. I was in, I think, 4th grade when it started becoming the big thing. And my parents wouldn't buy me the games because we didn't have money just like coming out of our asses. But I had to watch the cartoon and just assume that the game was kind of like the cartoon. And I had no knowledge of what the game was like. Finally, I got the game eventually, like way after it was cool. But I loved it anyway. Played the ever-loving shit out of it. I was so addicted to it. I remember one time I got grounded and I wasn't allowed to play my Game Boy. And I was like, no, fuck that. I was so addicted to Pokemon, I had to get my fix. And I was playing it and just playing like seconds where I could, like minutes, in between my parents having an eye on me to make sure I wasn't playing my Game Boy. I don't remember what I did to get grounded, but I do remember one time I pulled off the slickest shit where I pretended I was asleep in the back of the family van. We went to go visit my grandmom in Philly. And we live right outside Philly, so it's not exactly a long car ride. But despite that, I was, you know, getting all the game time I could in. And I was pretending to be asleep in the back couch. And, you know, vans have, like, the couch. I'm acting like it's a couch. No, like the back seat. The vans have the back seat, and then they have the 2 individual seats in front of that. And some of them have a second, like, couch-like seat in front of that. And then there's the driver and passenger seat. Well, I was laid out on the back seat cushions, and with my arms kind of laying down behind the seat in front of me that my brother and my sister was sitting in, and I was playing it like right on the floor. It was slick as fuck. That wasn't when I got caught either. They didn't find that out. I got caught because I was trying to play it for like a minute. I told my mom I was going upstairs to do something, and for like a minute I played. And she came, you know, she followed me up. I guess they were catching on to me, and I heard her coming up, and I like threw my Game Boy underneath my neatly made bed, so there was obviously like a Game Boy shaped bump under my covers, and I totally got busted. But anyway, I've been on a big kick with Pokemon lately. I'm just getting back into the games. I never finished Black and White. I'm like right at the end near the Elite Four, and I decided I don't like my team at all, so I have to like completely reformulate my team. Like I like a lot of the new Pokemon, but I think a problem or maybe a balance factor with it is that a lot of the really good Pokemon share weaknesses. Like I love that turtle guy, Kostakara or something like that. I don't know all their names, but he's weak to fighting. I love the I don't know the other guy's name. He's the fighting dark type that looks like a stoner. He's weak to fighting. I have another guy that's weak to fighting. I forget. Somebody else is weak to fighting. Like half my team is weak to fighting, so I had to completely reform it. Oh, the Dragon Dark type, the pseudo legendary that they added. Like everybody on my team is weak to Dark, so I had to like completely reform or weak to fighting. So I had to like totally reformulate my team. It fucking blows. But what I'm actually gonna do is, and I've been talking about doing this for a while. What I'm actually gonna do is do a Nuzlocke Let's Play, and Nuzlocke is like Pokemon Hard Mode. And I think I'm actually going to start recording that after this, but I'm probably going to put it up on TGN. It's going to be a Let's Play, but I'm not going to update it daily like I do my other Let's Play. And speaking of, I just started editing Okami. I finally got around to doing that. It was supposed to be like a week after Mass Effect ended, and now it's been like a week, like 2 or 3 weeks. I can't even remember. But I'm working on that. I got to be honest, I don't like Okami at all. I really don't. I was expecting to love it because everybody was like, "Oh, you're going to love it if you love Zelda." And of course, I love Zelda. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love Zelda? And I love the art style, and I love Amaterasu as a character, like her character design, and I love wolves just in general. It's just I like dogs, so therefore I like wolves because it's the same thing. See that telefrag right there? Yeah, I telefragged that bitch, and I got a domination off of it. But I don't like it. I don't like any of the characters that speak. Like, the dialogue is just awful throughout the whole thing. Everybody that says something has to repeat it 17 fucking times, and it's never clever in the first place, so you don't need to repeat yourself. Like, I got what you're saying. Shut the fuck up, is basically my reaction to Okami. But yeah, this gameplay is just about wrapping up. I end up chasing a sniper for like an hour because I backstab his stupid Razorback during humiliation. But that's about it. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the stuff that's around the corner, and I'll catch you guys later.